know you wouldn't be hollering and screaming up in my face. I know that you comfortable in your little house, you know what I mean, saying what you said over the phone. But face to face, you wouldn't have that same energy. You would be just like an in pocket in my presence. That's what the you would be. You and we was face to face, you would be in pocket like the perfect little bottom, the way that you was at Sonetta's event when you got your ass punched in the mouth and you spoke in the language of silence. You humbled yourself. And not only did you do that, you didn't want to sit up there and fight. You sit up there and jumped on the phone and called the police with your white clef, someone please call 911 ass. That's what the happened to you.
It's good, everybody. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Man, let me get some story time music, right? So the other day, man, I talked to my brother, man, Sinful The P. I ain't talked to him about like almost about a month or so, or 2 months or something. It's been a long time, man. And I finally talked to him, man. And, you know, whenever me and Sinful talk, man, I seem like I know the nigga my whole life. You know what I mean? He's hilarious. And you know, we was talking about a few things and stuff. And we was talking about the Kwame Brown situation and Tommy. Now, this is before, you know, Kwame Brown made a retort video on all of this. But, you know, Sinful was saying his position was, you know, hey, listen, if he was supposed to show up, he was supposed to show up, right? And this before that we know that, you know, Kwame overslept and all of that. And he was talking about, you know, because, you know, Tommy, you know, put him on first and all of that stuff. So he actually was defending Tommy Sotomayor. All right. So I want people to know that that's what his initial position was. And I asked him if he minded if I shared that. He said, no, it was cool. All right. So fast forward, Kim, like fast forward real quick. So fast forward effect. Sinful The P got off the phone with me so he could make this live stream. All right. And the live stream was called, Did Kwame Brown Go Hollywood on Tommy Sotomayor, or is Tommy just in his feelings? Okay. Now, to be fair, I haven't listened to the opening monologue of that stream. I did, however, hear, and what you heard in the beginning was a snippet of Sinful roasting the hell out of Tommy Sotomayor. And I guess what happened was Tommy called into the show. He was the first caller, okay? And he was saying that he wanted to address something that Sinful The P said, and which ended up not being something that Sinful said. But to make a long story short, Tommy Sotomayor was pretty much trying to prove the point that he has the right to be upset or perturbed because Kwame Brown was supposed to do something and then he didn't do it. Okay? Sinful The P's position was, listen, man, you have that right to be upset, but the way you presided over it, stop the show. Y'all all know that that's Sinful The P's, you know, vernacular. He likes to say preside and all this other type of stuff, you know, the spirit of presiding. That's classic Sinful The P terminology. So he said you were emotional because it would have been better that you would have possibly contacted him. So Tommy said something to the effect like, well, you know, am I emotional? Well, I mean, because that makes us both emotional because, you know, I ran to the internet and made a show, and then you ran to the internet making a show about me. So Sinful The P, in so many words, was telling Tommy, like, well, listen, bro, I wouldn't even know. The reason why me and you on the phone right now is the fact that you made this public and I'm responding to it. And then Tommy comes back with this, I mean, I thought it was a weak ass comeback. Well, I make more money than you. Stop the show. This is the shit that Tommy tried to pull on everybody. I make more money than you, and what are you trying to prove? He did the same thing with me. Like, ain't none of you jiggers was getting no coochie before YouTube. And I'm like, hold on, bro. Number one, you don't know me. Which is interesting because he told Sinful The P that. Because Sinful The P was like, nigga, you don't know me. I'm a street nigga, you know, in which he is. You know, so he was always trying to shame somebody. And then he brought up something about Sinful's past, which, again, Sinful he was letting him talk. Tommy kept trying to overtalk him and all that stuff. He was trying to be nice. He was trying to be very, giving him the respect, which is what you try to do when you're dealing with Tommy. Tommy is a person that he's a disrespectful person. I'm just gonna say it. You cannot have any kind of diligent conversations with him, no matter how much respect you show him on the show. After the show, he'll go and talk about you like you ain't shit. You know what I mean? He'll try to bully you on your own stuff. You know what I mean? Which everybody ain't going for that, right? My opinion. So what ended up happening was, you know, he ended up talking about, you know, something about his past. And then the conversation kind of went into the fact that he got more money than Sinful The P. Which, what do that got to do with anything? Okay. The name of the show is Did Kwame Brown Go Hollywood or on Tommy Sotomayor, or is Tommy this in his feelings? How much money you have don't got nothing to do with it, because to have all that money, bro, you are emotional. You act like a woman. Like, that's just the facts. I'm sorry. I don't care. It's the truth. Everybody sees it. So it don't matter that you have a lot of money when you acting like you in your period. So then he started trying to get loud, and then, you know, he got roasted up, right? And Sinful The P was saying, listen, bro, like, if you saw me in person, you wouldn't be talking this stuff like this. He said, because at the House of Consciousness, when you got your ass knocked out, you know, you was over there not acting like that same energy, which is, for me, like I say, Tommy can go online on Kevin Samuels every day, say whatever the hell he want. He making money off of Kevin Samuels. But if anybody says something about him, he'll show up to a live stream. He will call into the show. He will hop on the panel. You know, and I ain't gonna sit here and act like I haven't seen the fact that Tommy Sotomayor been going around with people that he didn't like for years, having shows with him now against Kevin Samuels. Like, what it looks like is, whether or not he was complaining about, I got 3,000 people on my lives, and the people talking about me got 600. The people that you talking about be having 30, 40,000 in their lives. See, this is what we're talking about. See, the guard has shifted. This is the issue with some of these YouTubers out here. All right, I'm just gonna be honest. The guard has shifted. It's a new day. And what it looks like is, with the Kwame Brown situation, the Kevin Samuels situation, it looks like Tommy's jealous. That's what it looks like. It looks like he's a hater. That's what it looks like. I was trying not to go there, but I'm just gonna call it what it is. I believe that's what it is. Because if you got so much money, nigga, why you can't buy no self-esteem? Like, how is it that you can't get along with nobody? How is it you have problems with everybody? From the Republican lady to, you know, Tariq, to everybody you got a problem with. Which is why don't nobody want to mess with him like that no more, to be honest. And what it does is, to the people who used to support you or respect you, it makes them not have no respect for you. Which is why he called the wrong person trying that. Because in my opinion, I'm just going to be honest, Sinful the best roaster on YouTube. So you're not going to call in and try to bully him. It's not going to go that way. Which is what you heard. You can go to the first comment pin to the top. And like I said, I think that this stuff is number one. For somebody to make as much money as him, and I do know he make a lot of money. But bro, if you make a lot of money, make all that money, but you still, because money can't buy confidence. It can't buy being a diva. Stop being a diva. It can't buy not being mad, not being petty. Money don't solve that. Like, a lot of guys want money, and then you can have all the money in the world. You still got those same problems like that, emotionally, psychologically, as if you were broke. Which for me, don't make no sense. But guys, what do you think? Am I wrong? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, Check out the first company at the top. Check out the black Men of Purpose t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I am out.